Thanks, Nate. New this morning, he is just back in from the Capitol. We've got CBS 42 political analyst Steve Flowers. You attended Trump's first State of the Union address, probably got a pretty unique perspective actually being in Washington and seeing the crowd reaction. What were kind of your major takeaways?
Well, I was a guest of Senator Shelby, who's a longtime friend, and it was quite an experience, Lee. I enjoyed seeing everything. I was fairly close to the First Lady and the First Family and sitting with some of the senators' spouses, and but I thought that Trump did a good job on that speech. I think it was lengthy, but hour and 20 minutes, but the content, his delivery were really excellent compared to his other speeches, I might add. You know, that it was substantive, and he was very deliberative, and it was a good speech. And quite frankly, you have to, realize that there's been a lot of good things if you're a Republican as far as the other countries together with Trump, because you think the economy is really in good shape. The unemployment numbers are down, the growth in the stock market. But one thing I took away that was interesting, I was with Senator Shelby most of the afternoon and saw the deference he got as one of the senior members and chairman of the Rules Committee. He looked over, Trump during his speech looked over and was touting some of the major economic developments in the country, and looked right at Senator Shelby and said, and by the way, Huntsville, Alabama is getting a Toyota Mazda plant.
Right.
And I thought that was good. That's really a coup, I think, that getting that plant. But it was a great experience. But and you know, the fact that Gorsuch was appointed and confirmed during this time too is a coup for the Trump administration.
All right, so let's bring it back a little bit closer to home as well. We're talking about the Alabama legislature going on right now. What are some of the items that are being discussed that are really piquing your interest?
Lee, being election year, I think they want to just pass the budgets and go home. I mean, that's kind of what but going back to what I referred to a while ago with the national economy being in good shape, it also, Alabama's economy is in good shape, and the education budget will be much easier to address this year because it has actually an influx of money. We have two budgets. We're one of 5 states who have 2 budgets in Alabama. That we have an education budget and a general fund budget. And the education budget gets all the growth taxes. It gets the sales and income taxes. So when the economy is good, the education budget is up. So even the general fund is not broke like it usually is, because they still have some of the BP money that they're using. And there are other issues that are surprising, like you see things happen that catch your eye, like the smoking in the car.
Right.
That you reported on a while ago. Those types of things come up that were unexpected, but probably are good things.
Absolutely. So as far as the State of the Union is concerned, and as far as Alabama is concerned, we are seeing lots of progress being made, lots of exciting things in the future.
I think there are a lot of young leaders coming along in the state. Mayor Woodfin here in Birmingham, a lot of young mayors around the state. It's going to be an interesting political year, too, because elections are this year, the gubernatorial elections.
Steve, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Art, we're going to send it back over to you.